What's up, everybody? We are back.
Yes, sir.
What up, what up?
What's going on, fellas? How we doing?
Good, good. How was your weekend?
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Coming to you right here, fresh out the airport.
Literally.
Love it.
It's commitment.
It is.
We're here for you guys, man.
Got to keep the train rolling.
Do us a big favor before we continue. Subscribe to the podcast.
I want to say something about that before we go further with the intros. We're getting 200-300 views, but we're stuck on 54, 64 followers, subscriptions.
We need to stop eating ramen noodles on the MaxCap podcast. Subscribe to the podcast.
Hit the subscribe.
Hit subscribe now.
I'm G.
I'm Vic.
And I'm Max. We're coming to you, giving you straight locks.
Locks, baby.
How we do this week?
We've been on fire. I know
Locked and loaded,
for
man.
myself, I went 1-1 and then 1-0 with the teaser, so 2-1. The teaser streak's still alive, 3-0 overall.
Yo.
But yeah, G calling out that big underdog this weekend, the Arizona Cardinals
Yes, sir.
in Cleveland, and they handled business, man.
They
Best
did.
team in football.
They did.
Hands down, Kyler Murray, MVP favorite.
Those guys are
Absolutely.
rolling, man. My brother was telling me about them beginning of the year, and they're cooking, bro. The Cardinals are cooking.
On all cylinders. I
Yeah.
saw a video today, I guess from the sideline, of J.J. Watt screaming like just a bunch of craziness. Like, I guess we're not just that good. You know, we just must be better. And he's just like shouting this, and everyone else is just looking at him like this guy's an animal.
Crazy, out of his
Crazy.
mind. Maniac. Both of those Watt boys.
Yep.
Both of them.
The other Watt had a big play in overtime.
You seen that?
Yeah.
He was playing like an animal out there.
We gave you Gigi's golden ticket. Easy
Yes, we
money.
did.
One of the greatest football games I feel like I was a part of it. One of the greatest football games I've ever. I mean, we were there at Gillette. We posted on Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, do that too.
Yep. You
Oh
also gave second half on the Instagram also.
Wow, he
When they
did
were
double
down.
down.
Oh yeah,
And I
Double
took
down.
it.
I did too.
I took it right away. Right away,
Right
man.
away.
absolutely. It was a free bet. We already had a money line minus 200.
Yep.
I mean, the way I saw it, the first half of that Cowboys-Patriots game went pretty bad for the Cowboys. Like that missed opportunity, goal line stand, and they were only down, a few points. So had to do it.
A lot of zebras in favor of New England as well. Like
You
there's
noticed
some-
that,
there's some
right?
Questionable
Yes.
calls.
A lot of questionable
Questionable
calls.
As we know, that's just how it works sometimes.
Hold on, we're gonna talk about the Cowboys. Trayvon fucking Diggs.
The best corner in the league, and there's no debating that right now, right?
Have yourself a beer.
Best corner in the
Have
league.
yourself a beer, Trayvon.
Took another one to the crib.
Him and his brother, they got something going on, man.
What
Yeah.
were they thinking throwing the ball his way on 2nd and 15?
Hold on
up?
though, but hold on. You're saying what are they thinking about throwing the ball? My brother called something out. He pointed something out, I should say. He was giving up a lot of yards too.
Who?
Trayvon. He gave up that one to the house before that. After that.
That's debatable. If you watch the replay, he had a safety over the
He
top.
said it
That's
himself.
The, that's the
He
safety.
said it himself that he gave up a lot of yards
That's the safety's responsibility on that play.
That's a
on
pick.
that play, but he was giving up yards that game too. He was giving up yards.
I don't know how many Mac Jones only threw for what, like 220?
Actually, I actually think they were talking about it on the sports talk shows today also about it, that he is giving up yards.
I thought that safety.
He's
should've
making
jumped
plays,
that route, should've
He
made a
is
play
making
on that.
plays. He's making key plays. He's making plays in big moments,
Yeah.
and that matters.
Yeah.
That matters.
Well, I'm just saying the boys are for, you've been saying it. The Cowboys are for real, man.
6-0 against the
They're
spread.
for real.
6, and that's all you need to know.
6-0 against the spread.
We'll take it.
Bet the Cowboys. They were talking about that actually today on sports talk shows also about them being undefeated against the spread.
Yeah.
They're complete, very balanced.
Mhm.
You know, Dak just continues doing what Dak does.
I believe in him.
You know, the only guy like I feel like has been very quiet has been Cooper, but that also has to do with like probably the way the defense schemes and like
He's a little banged up
CD
too,
was
but he's
cooking.
still suiting up.
CD is a
He's
problem.
still
was cooking
Cooper's a
on
little
Sunday.
banged up. That's part of it too, but he's still doing pretty good. Like he's still making
Yeah.
clutch plays. He's
Yes.
moving the chains. Like
Fourth
he has probably 3 or 4 touchdowns this season, I'd say. So, but
they're good, man.
That was the emergence of CD. Like
Yes.
we already know he's good, but like
Yeah.
3rd and 25, he made the play. In overtime, he made the play. He's out here.
They're exciting, man. And once they get Gallup back, that's another, weapon.
I forgot all about Gallup.
Yeah.
I forgot all about him.
I mean, everyone's just stepping up in his absence. So things are clicking, but it's early. And we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So we need to,
They're different, though. Under Mike McCarthy, they have some,
they got a swagger.
yeah.
Oh, my
something
God,
about them
Chris
that's
Middleton. Jeez.
NBA is back. That's what we're watching right now.
He just cooked James Johnson. Oh, my God.
NBA's back. Any action on opening night?
No?
Yes. I'm all over the Nets right now. Currently, we have a live bet going, ladies and gentlemen. We'll show you this one. Can we get a zoom in here? We have Boston Red Sox minus a half, at halftime, first 5 innings. We got the Brooklyn Nets plus 5.5 for the game. We got Golden State plus 7.5. Little parlay just to, have a little action beginning of the week.
I actually like Golden State tonight, coming out, getting a statement win.
We have another one. We have the Dodgers and the New Jersey Devils on the ice.
Ooh.
Nice little 2-teamer. I'll give you the last one.
I'm sitting out in the NBA for as long as I possibly can.
I was texting in a group chat today, and I was telling my brother and a few other people, to stay away from the NBA till December. Around the holidays, that's when, kind of kicks up. January, that's when they start playing for real.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
December.
Give myself 2
I'm thinking
weeks.
a day or two.
I just
but
think
you know
teams
what
don't
I've
start
always
playing
called
until
it.
a month and a half into it. Really,
someone's got to win. Someone's got to cover.
That's true.
You know what I've always called that? The NBA.
What?
No bets allowed.
Yep.
It's dangerous, man.
Yep.
It's dangerous. So we're watching the Braves Dodgers right now. Game 3. Braves are up 2-0. The Braves were also up 5-2 about 15 minutes ago. It's now 6-5. And here comes the choke.
Austin Riley can
Austin
do things.
Riley.
Oh, my God.
Gas.
That. He connects there. That's a
88-75 in the Brooklyn and the Milwaukee game.
By the way, still smoking hot on the diamond.
You are.
Absolutely smoking hot. I was also at Fenway Park last night where I, again on the Instagram, live from Fenway, said the Red Sox would score first. Right? No, I said the Red Sox would score first.
Okay.
And I said Red Sox, there's no way they don't win.
Yeah. I called the over.
That's right. Arsenio
basically
said
a homer.
Astros first 5 innings.
Yeah.
Called the homer.
Shout out to Arsenio. Shout out to Jordan Pina. Shout out to
y'all
all
boys out.
my homies that I saw this weekend in Boston. Man,
Good time
you
out
are
there.
the
How's
company
city?
you keep. Oh, man, it was
Was
beautiful.
it live? Was it rocking?
Fenway Park was
Yeah.
I couldn't believe I was at a baseball game.
Playoff
yeah.
atmosphere. How is that?
It's almost indescribable. Like the way that the fans are at Fenway Park, they're so into the game. Like it just doesn't compare to, there's probably only a handful of parks, and I've talked about this before, that the crowd is like super into it. Like even a replay of like a pitch they thought should have been a strike, but it was a ball, and they're like, freaking out. You know what I mean? It's electric. It's absolutely electric. That was the first playoff game that I ever was at in Fenway Park. I've been to many baseball games, but yeah, it was fucking cold.
It's definitely on my
It was?
bucket list.
It was
I wanna
fucking
check it
cold.
out.
It was cold.
Definitely want to check out. Fenway.
You have to.
Of course.
If the Braves, all three of us, if the Braves and the Red Sox, we go.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair.
I like that.
I'm
Catch
there,
a
baby.
flight. Catch a flight.
We need Austin Riley here to put one into left field.
I have the Braves run line in this game. I really, even with the lead, didn't feel good. I never felt good about this one, even with the lead.
Yeah, I had to rock with
LA,
my brother.
man.
My brother wore the Dodgers hat today. He's been
Yes, he
every
did.
playoff game since the playoffs have started. If he puts the hat on, take that team.
Crazy.
Take that team.
Scary. I was a witness to it with the Brewers game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. KD's cooking, man.
So I'm running on fumes, though. So what else you guys got today?
Let's talk a little bit about a look ahead real quick.
Before you get into that, crypto, Boost Coin.
Boost coin?
Boost Coin. Read up on it. Don't have too much info on it currently, but
You know it's money.
it's money.
Yeah.
Boost Coin.
I know about Boost Coin.
And Shiba.
I'm in Shiba.
Sheba.
Good. Sheba right now.
Shout out Fabo on
showing
Sheba.
some really good potential in like.
Bitcoin's at an all-time high as we speak.
Jesus, like
Yeah.
64K,
As we speak.
64,000.
So on Thursday night, we have Denver in Cleveland. Cleveland minus 3.5. No Nick Chubb. No Kareem Hunt. What you guys think?
Is this Thursday?
Thursday night.
I mean, I'm staying away from that, but what I saw at Denver this weekend, hosting a Raiders team that was depleted, didn't have their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Cleveland, but
Who gave that game?
You did.
you did.
After Sunday, I can't watch Baker. I'm not that I can't watch him, but he doesn't have it.
Who?
Baker.
He definitely doesn't have
He does
it.
not
I
have
didn't
it.
watch
He
it.
doesn't have it. I'm done with him. I'm done with picking Cleveland. I'm staying away.
Yeah, I mean,
Staying
I
away.
don't have any official pick yet, but
None.
I'm good on that game.
None.
I won't have a pick on that game. Period.
what's the
Not
line?
even a live
Minus
It's
betting.
three?
only 3.5 points?
Yeah.
Guys, I told y'all, Broncos are frauds. They went 3-0 against three of the worst teams in the league, and they haven't done shit since.
They're just as bad.
I think Cleveland's frauds too.
They're not frauds. They're just not elite.
Baker's a fraud.
He's okay. I think he's okay.
They got
OBJ needs to find the first train out of Cleveland.
correct. I think
The
the Green
first
Bay Packers
trade
needs
out.
to go after him.
Yeah.
Packers
I'd
need
love to
go
see him.
after him.
I'd love to see him in green and yellow.
Because, you got like a guy like Donovan People-Jones. He's emerging. And, like, you could put him alongside Juice. You got what's the David Njoku, the tight end. And then you got those two running backs, two-headed monster back there. But Odell's got to go.
Yeah, he has to go.
It's just not working.
I feel like the Odell, that whole aura he brings over there is too much for that team. Like, they focus on, like, Baker's thinking in his head, I have to throw the ball
Correct.
to OBJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's fucking with him. So I think he has to go, bro. I don't think it's OBJ. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's OBJ. I'm just saying him and that team and what they're trying to do over there, it doesn't mesh.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to get out. He goes somewhere like Green Bay, like Vic says, it ain't about OBJ. It's about 12.
Right.
It ain't about you. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Big weekend for UFC this weekend.
yeah.
What we got? What we got on tap?
Paulo Costa, Marvin Vettori.
Okay.
It's a good fight.
Okay.
Winner probably gets a rematch at Adesanya. Well, Adesanya's fighting Whitaker, but doubt Whitaker's.
None of those guys can beat him. When is Adesanya fighting Whitaker?
He
Coming
fought
up?
Whitaker. Yeah, it's coming up in December.
Okay.
I don't know. I think Paulo Costa can definitely give Israel Adesanya a run for his money. I do.
Really?
Israel's nice.
Israel's super nice.
He's
but
nice.
I don't think we saw the best Paulo Costa in that fight. I also am not going to make excuses for him and say he was drunk drinking wine or whatever it was. But I just think, like, first championship fight like that, like an actual title fight, the lights were too bright and shied away.
Yeah.
But Stylebender, he wins this one. I think he should go for another belt. Get out of this division. He mauled it already. Move
Well,
on.
he tried to get out of the division. He lost. That's his one loss.
Yep.
Well, you
right?
can't go up.
It is.
You
can't go
I
up.
say you go down. You go up, those guys are a lot heavier. They wrestle.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, those guys that wrestle at that weight, lightweight or light heavyweight, they're so much stronger. They pack a bigger punch. Like, people talk about him against John Jones in a stylistic fight. Like, do you understand what John Jones would do to you if he gets you to the ground? Like, Daniel Cormier is one of the best wrestlers to ever fight, and he was ragdolling him whenever he wanted to.
Right.
And Daniel Cormier is like high class wrestling, like high class.
Yeah. So have you circled anything on the card already for Saturday?
Paulo Costa knockout, Marvin Vettori second round.
Wow.
Yeah, Paulo Costa comes statement. Like,
Speaking of Saturday,
knock him out.
now that you just said that, Harry, we don't have him today, but he has it wasn't. I don't think it's Saturday actually. I think it's Friday. Colorado State. He said jump on that. Sunday night.
Colorado State.
Yep.
He circled that one on Sunday night.
Sunday night, right after Sunday night football.
He was like searching for a book
Yep.
that offered it.
Yep.
He's like, I gotta
Searching
get
for a
this
book.
right now.
like, so Colorado State, Friday night. Get in on it. What else we got, guys? NBA. How did we get away from NBA and you don't talk about your I won't
GOAT?
go there. Your favorite player. I'm going to just leave it at that.
The GOAT?
Yeah.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. He is the GOAT. I don't hate on LeBron.
You'll
pick him every day, twice on Sundays.
He delivers.
He does, but he can lose too. I tell you this all the time. LeBron James can lose a basketball game, Max.
So you think he's going to lose tonight? Speaking of losing.
First half of the parlay is hit. Lives bet on the podcast. You know, we're going.
Right now, 2-1 now? Live bets?
Nah, 2-2.
2-2?
We got
I'm telling you
the
right
New Jersey
now,
Devils to close out.
I think that was the series.
You think so?
I think so.
Win.
I think so.
You think that breaks them mentally,
I
losing
think-
that lead?
Shout out Fabo.
It doesn't break them mentally. The Braves are a very mentally tough team. So it's not going to break them mentally. But, I mean, with 12 hits this game, it was 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th inning with 1 out. And I just think it might give the Dodgers too much momentum. They own us. They've owned us for – we lost now 11 out of the last 12 games in this ballpark.
Wow.
Yeah, which is why I took them money. I took the Braves money run line today. I had a feeling it was going to be –
You hit.
we're going to lose by 1 run.
You're still hot.
Should I share the numbers?
No.
No? I don't want to jinx it.
No. Don't do it.
I reviewed
hot.
my last 3 weeks
Have you?
of wagers in baseball.
We're going to have to get together after.
Let's say it. Go ahead. It doesn't matter. Eventually we're going to lose.
With this run line win, 29-4.
29-4.
That's nice.
I don't know what I don't know why I don't like we can just move to Vegas for like 3-4 weeks while we're hot, right?
Sure.
And just
Yeah.
Airbnb a place.
Work remote.
Go to Sin City.
But the key to staying hot is staying selective. That's the whole thing.
Staying consistent, being selective.
I'm also on the Red Sox
Don't
tonight.
bet with your heart.
Me too, first half. So
They
what
play
I
tonight?
didn't want to say in the chat, I want to say once it goes the other way, I'll just say it because it's not going to stay like this forever. I am undefeated, like actual betting, undefeated Sunday night, Monday night football this year, thus far.
You just mushed the whole damn thing. Though that's one that's a mushed it. Like I'm kind of just saying the specific
man.
one. All right,
Undefeated for a soda
I'm fading.
to close out on a
There you
soda.
You're 2-0.
Look at that. He's
You're up
2-0 on the
sodas.
sodas, baby.
You're up 2
This
sodas.
Thursday.
I'm fading
Dr.
you on
Pepper.
the primetime games this week.
You are?
Just for that. I'm going to fade you. I don't even know what they are. I don't care.
Let me see what they are.
2-1
Let's see if
Red
I'm even going
Sox.
to take some. Yeah, it's on.
Cleveland. Cleveland's hosting Denver.
That's Thursday, you said.
Sunday night is Indianapolis. I'm not betting on that. New Orleans, Seattle. I am betting on that.
Oh, my God.
Seattle plus 5.5. I'll call that right now.
Just let me know before the game starts.
Jameis is not going into Seattle and beating them by 6+. Jameis is a fraud. Jameis is fool's gold.
Did they have a bye this week?
Who?
Yeah. So it's this is the trend.
I was just going to mention that.
Good game, bad game, good game, bad game.
Who?
Good game,
Bad game.
bad game.
Who?
Jameis Winston.
The
Oh,
Saints. The Saints.
Oh, I didn't.
They've
I forgot about
alternated.
that.
They've alternated every
Last game they played, was it good or bad?
Was a good one.
It was.
That was the lock.
That was the lock.
They went to
Jameis is a fraud. Monday Night Football, he gets
Who they
exposed. The real
you know who
Jameis
they
comes
played?
out.
But they're coming off a bye, so it really
Washington.
throws off the trend. It really throws off the trend.
Listen,
does.
I'm going to say it again, Max and Vic. I believe in Pete Carroll, especially at home. Gino has been behind Russ for years now. He's bought into the system.
He's about to take this guy yard over the monster.
You think?
Yeah. He's scared.
What's going on in the Nets game?
The Nets.
We got Nets Bucks live action right now. I believe we're in the fourth
Fade.
quarter.
Yeah. Shout out Coach Mark Lieberman. Just DM me back. I posted a picture of my son. His birthday is on Friday, and the theme is Toon Squad for Space Jam.
Okay.
So I posted a picture of him in a Toon Squad jersey, and he's dribbling like a blown up balloon. And I posted that I hope Coach Mark is still coaching at the time so he could teach my son.
It's the pace coach, right?
Yep.
It's a winner.
He is a winner.
It's a winner.
I got to keep up the trend, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, I ate a beef patty and I killed it. So we're going to double back this week.
2-1 Red Sox right now. You're sitting good.
I'm pissed right now. I'm fucking tired. Been drinking all fucking weekend. Get off a plane. Braves are up fucking 3 runs and they blow it.
Yeah,
Not
that's
happy.
very crazy.
I'm not happy.
Giannis is going off.
But the show goes on.
The show goes on.
85-97. 85-97 going into the fourth quarter.
Giannis 25-12. KD 24-8.
Who's the best player in the NBA?
Right now?
No, fucking
Luka.
yesterday.
I thought you meant overall, like, you know, with their whole careers, everybody in the NBA right now.
The best player in the NBA.
Luka Doncic.
Tell me more.
1 second, Vic. I have 2 prop bets going in this basketball game right now because we're talking about the NBA. So I just, before he said that, James Harden over 2.5 3-pointers made. He's made three already. And KD over over 2.5 3-pointers made. And the Nets +3. I just had to, hold myself accountable there.
Appreciate that.
Luka Doncic.
Okay.
Does it all. Ball's in his hand. He makes your teammates better. He's in a system that's proven to help him succeed. I think this past year with the FIBA games, the Olympic games, he's been able to kind of catapult himself into that conversation where he can take over a game now.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer like that shy Luka, where you just, yeah, he was good. He's going to be an all-star or whatnot. This is his year to prove he can be an MVP candidate. I think he does get it. Think he wins MVP.
I think he wins MVP.
He needs to be injury-free, which is hard.
Got that bigger?
Mm-hmm.
What is
grapefruit.
that? Grapefruit?
Yeah. I'm getting grapefruit.
Just can't get hurt, but I like the Mavs.
So I love Luka. I love him. But what do you think about his attitude?
I don't like
Luka's attitude?
I don't like it.
He's chirping at the refs all game long.
I was just going to
That's
get
the
at
only
that.
thing I don't like.
I
But he's
hate-
a
I saw
dog,
that a
though.
lot
The
last
shit
year.
talking, he's a dog.
But we all play basketball. I hate playing with dudes that are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Stay focused.
Facts.
So how can you be the best player in the league with a child attitude?
Yes and no. More no. But he doesn't have someone in that locker room that can check him that way.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's his franchise.
Correct.
So that's why he's got to grow up.
Correct. Immediately. But I think having a coach like Jason Kidd,
It's close.
who actually played that position at a high level, it's not Rick Carlisle.
Right.
There's only so much Rick Carlisle can say to you. But I think that Jason Kidd they're the right fit for each other. I think that we'll see more Luka not yelling at refs when he's not getting a call and playing through it and just what's happening here.
Cora's about to get tossed. Did he get tossed?
I think so. Was it like a
They rung up JD Martinez.
did they or was it
They rung
batter
him up.
interference?
No, they rung him up. It was a
Interesting.
close pitch.
But yeah, I did see that this year a lot, and I spoke to a lot of my boys. Like we would watch a game together, and I'm like, man, he's constantly chirping. He never did that year 1 or year 2. Now it's constantly just looking over to the refs, like I didn't get this call, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Another guy that I think is going to be in that race is going to be Stephen Curry, having his splash brother back. It takes so much off of him. Like when Klay Thompson's healthy, Curry doesn't have to,
Right.
play out of his fucking
Last
mind
year was
every night.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The ways that teams were
It was
guarding
every
them.
single
Yeah.
night.
Who do you think the best player in the NBA
Every
is?
single night.
Kevin fucking Durant.
I agree.
Kevin fucking Durant. Kevin fucking Durant. He was a size 17 to a size 16 away from the NBA Finals.
Well, I would say this when I say I agree over the course of the long season that he is the best, and he's pretty durable. He's gonna play every night. In the postseason, I still would probably in the series. I think I would probably still take LeBron James in a series.
Yeah, I mean, Durant, the best scorer in the league.
Hands down.
But I don't think he makes his teammates better.
He doesn't need to make his teammates
Correct.
better over
That's
there. James
not-
Harden's
So
job.
you don't think
That's James Harden's job over there.
I don't think James Harden makes his teammates better.
He
either. I
averaged
think
like
he's a
12
scorer.
assists last year.
12 assists?
Yeah.
12 assists?
Check. What was his
No
assist
shot.
numbers, Fade? Can you check that, please?
You got a little laptop over there. Let's
I got
go.
it.
Go gadget.
He averaged a shitload of assists over last year.
12 assists is a lot. He wasn't averaging 12 assists.
It was something silly at one point. It was like 11, 12 assists at one point. It really was.
Every time you chew, I hear you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
What we got on the beard?
Last season, James Harden.
It's 7.5. No, that's 2019 to 2020.
7.5.
Last year?
Yeah. Sorry. 10.8.
10.8. Okay.
He was killing.
How many games was that, though?
70 something, maybe?
He played.
Got to give it to him then. I just...
Over there, he can be a distributor. Over there.
In Brooklyn?
When you have Kevin Durant, Patty Mills who could shoot, Joe Harris who could shoot, Kyrie Irving also, like when he is there, like you could be a distributor with those guys.
Well,
I don't know that
and
he
still get his.
It's a weird one because like he doesn't make his teammates better the same way like a Steve Nash or LeBron James makes his teammates better. Like, does he get his players the ball like because he's drawing a lot of attention? Like, are they open
Correct.
because of him?
That's making them better.
I guess, but no one's becoming a better basketball player by playing with James Harden because he's playing
Like, what
his
I mean
own
by that
style
is,
of play. Like, it's not dudes are just standing around.
like, he's not telling you where to go. Go, this is the play. You need to go off here. You need to come off this pick. That's what I mean by that. Like, Luka's doing that. Luka's putting you in positions to succeed. Rondo does it well. I'm not comparing Rondo to James Harden or whatnot. James Harden's in his own stratosphere. Another great scorer.
Right.
I would put him just as lethal as Kevin Durant when it comes to scoring. Like,
Yes.
Because
do
of the
whatever he
attention
wants.
James Harden demands to me, he raises everybody else's career stats. Because
It
of
depends on
attention
the
he
player.
brings.
It depends on the player because there's
Yeah.
players that need the fucking ball and they
Yeah.
don't get the ball with him. Like,
No, last year with Brooklyn, he was dishing that shit. He was letting KD go be superhero, and I'm going to get mine, but I'm also going to dish it. I'm telling you, bro. It was 10.8 by the end of the season, the total average. At one point, it was like 12 assists. I swear to God.
no,
he was killing shit.
I'm not here to
He was
hate on
killing
James
it with his
Harden.
I'm not
efficiency.
hating
Like,
on James Harden. I'm not hating on him, my guy. Not at all.
no, he's
But-
a generational. He's a Hall of Famer.
Third best shooting guard ever.
But LeBron
I
James
think-
is
I
up
think-
there too as best player in the world.
He is.
That's what I
definitely.
said.
Still.
That's what I said.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
over
LeBron
the course
James,
of the
of course.
season, he might take some days off. In a series,
In a series, he's a fucking problem.
hard to pick against him.
Very hard. Does it all. Still chasing down blocks, rebounds well for his age. I think this year is going to be more of a post up, low post up on the block, just like Jordan and Kobe did later in those stages.
Yeah.
I think that's where the offense will start for him a little bit.
I think the thing with James Harden is what you were trying to say, Max. I don't think he gets people better where he can be the number one and then win an NBA championship, being the one and only guy type shit on some Kobe Jordan shit.
He's proven that.
He can't do that. But like when you have a KD, and then if Kyrie comes back, it makes it a lot easier for him to like really be that point guard for real. Because he's gonna get his no matter
He's
what.
still fucking ISO, man. ISO and screen
Super
and roll
ISO.
all day. Like,
Super ISO.
And you can't stop.
I'm not saying he's, but I just as a player, like I'm not
To
like,
me, like you can't.
oh, I can't wait to play with James.
You
this
can't
year.
give that a nod.
Never.
I
I
feel
can't
like-
wait to play with James this year. No one
I feel
ever
like
says that. Unless
with
you're
as
catching
good
lobs.
as good as he is, you can't take away the fact that he only ISOs. You can't take, because he's that good. And you come and double him, he's going to dish it out.
agree.
So you can't take away from him because he does that.
I agree. I'm just saying, like, it's not the same type of, like.
I think people do want to go play with him. Because they know they're going to get the rock. And they want to see him. They want to win. People want to win. And they know he's going to get his and dish it.
People want to go play with KD.
Correct. I think James, like, again, pick and roll. A lot of those assists go to the big man. Little lob.
People want to play with him.
Corner
Bro.
three.
No, they don't. Who's gone and been like, I can't wait to go play with James? Like, who?
Nobody said that about anybody, really.
What
Besides
do you mean?
KD saying
people
he
go to
play.
Golden State all the time. People come to Miami to play for Pat Riley. We play with them guys. Everyone
When it
goes
goes
to
in
play
that
with
sense,
LeBron
DJ
James.
went over there also. DJ wanted to go play for the Brooklyn Nets.
DeAndre
Jordan, he wanted to go play there.
Talking about DeAndre
Patty Mills
Jordan?
wanted to go play there.
But they
like,
all have the same age
Kyrie,
too. DeAndre
But no.
Jordan,
But this isn't to go play with James. This is to go play with
Kevin
all of
Durant.
them.
they wanted him there. They were voicing that they wanted him there.
But those aren't role players.
No, I'm talking about KD and Kyrie. They wanted him there.
Those aren't role players. Those are studs that say,
So you think-
come join us. I'm talking about James Harden being the focal point of the team, and all these guys are saying, oh, let's go play with James.
Chris Paul.
Did it work?
They were one game away. They were fucking Chris Paul minute left injury away from going to the NBA Finals that year.
Did it work?
They were Chris Paul injury with 1 minute left before going to the NBA Finals. That's all I'm going to say.
Sounds like a no.
John Wall wanted to go over there. Melo wanted to go over there. Guys wanted to play with James Harden, bro.
Yeah, John Wall saw right away, though, like, James Harden was invested in.
It doesn't matter. People, when they made the decision, they wanted to go play with James Harden. Regardless of how they felt when they got there, they wanted to go play with him.
I don't see it the same way I see these other guys, is what I'm trying to say. I don't see it the same way I see all these other guys, these stars. And he's, you know, like I said, like he's got other stars with him right now. People aren't just going there because James is there. So
I think you go to Brooklyn for Kevin Durant, then James, then head case Kyrie. But I just observed something very, very, like, key, in my opinion, for the Milwaukee Bucks to make another championship run. They added Grayson Allen, who's a bigger upgrade of Pat Connaughton. Mm-hmm. Puts the ball on the ground.
you think?
They're busting the Nets' ass right now.
I think he's better than Pat Connaughton.
I don't think they're anything like each other, besides they're both white.
They're pretty similar. They both shoot the three.
No.
Just Grayson could put it on the deck.
Grayson Allen's soft. Pat Connaughton's a Swiss Army knife. Pat Connaughton was guarding post players. Pat Connaughton is tough.
Grayson Allen injures players.
Yeah, trips them. Look, I'm a dookie, but I'm just saying
Huge dookie.
Grayson Allen is like, he's like a guard off the bench who can shoot a little bit, handle the ball a little bit. You know, he's obviously a smart player. I see Pat Connaughton as a tough guy.
You think he's a tough guy?
And I see him switching on screen and rolls. I see him guarding bigger players, and I see him making big shots.
We saw him in that Heat series last year. Playoff game.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really see them as, like, for me, I would rather have Connaughton on my team.
Wow.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
I would.
Just can't stand the
For
guy.
sure.
Maybe it's because of the Heat series. that was a very
We
tough one.
sat there at game 4 with like, there's no way they're getting swept.
They got embarrassed. Second half. Just came out sniping.
The Heat are coming back for revenge this year.
I think so too.
They're going to be ready to go.
Should be a good season for them. The addition of Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
I think they said Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry are like really close.
Think that's such a big upgrade from Dragic? Like a huge difference?
I don't think it's a huge difference.
I love Dragic because
I love Dragic.
I kind of play like
what
him.
he did for us. Like I do.
I kind of play like him. That's kind of why I like him. But Lowry's more solid, championship pedigree. Like, he's going to be on the court all the time. Whereas Dragic was, sometimes he'd be on the court, sometimes he wouldn't be on the court.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, it's a good upgrade for them.
Tyler Hero, big year this year.
Yeah.
Make sure to buy your Tyler Hero rookie cards. They will be going up by All-Star break. A little investing 101.
We could talk investing. I'll say buy Rolls Royce. Look it up yourself. Look at the charts.
Oh, that's some confidence talking there.
I'm already up 30% on it. But There's still plenty of room to run. This is not financial advice, but please subscribe to our podcast and go ahead and buy yourself some Rolls Royce.
Immediately. What's going on in this game? I just keep like looking back and forth.
Max, you never said who you like in the Lakers game tonight.
I told you I don't have a pick in that game. The NBA, if you're gonna sit here and tell me on opening night that you have some type of edge on this primetime TNT game, I'm gonna say you're full of shit. Like, I got no edge on this one. I want to watch it for a little bit. I mean,
people do have edges on this game, though.
Yeah, there's no edge.
People do, but average Joes do not. Mm-hmm. Average Joes are just betting on a game because it's opening night and it's on national TV. For me, the first week, 2, 3, 4 weeks of the season, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna bet it at all, but very, very selective. And if I'm, pick a game tomorrow, and I'm like 0-3, relax, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Yeah, pump the brakes. So
Golden State, statement to the league: we're back. They're playing with an edge tonight. 100%.
No Klay Thompson though.
No Klay.
No Klay. That's
take it back.
Concerned. Take it back. It's not the same.
No, I mean I would.
It's not the same unless he's playing.
You can't say I'm going to take the Lakers money. I think that's not a real pick.
No, not taking that either. But
I'll tell you this: I took Golden State plus 7.5 solely because I've seen this movie too many times. LeBron James gets a new cast. Yeah, they have to feel it out the first month or two. Like I've seen this too many times. So.
I agree with that. And like not with the pick itself, but with that concept.
Yeah. So that's the only reason why I did it.
Looking forward to WrestleMania and Draymond going at it. They're going to get tangled up somehow.
A couple of nutcases.
They're both nutcases, man. That's going to be pretty interesting.
I am interested to see how Russ approaches, his new role now under LeBron James. Like, I'm interested to see that.
Personally, I'm really not worried about it because they cover each other's blind spots. A good relationship, whether it's, no matter what sport, or even work, whatever, like cover each other's blind spots. I feel like AD can't stay healthy, for the whole season. LeBron, he can stay healthy, but he's going to be taking some games off. Russ always plays and always brings 1,000% energy all the time. Okay, so in my eyes, that fits really well with this team, this older team. It does. Mm-hmm. Now, what's Russ's blind spots? He's a little out of control. He gets a little too in his own head.
Mm-hmm. Can't shoot.
And he's not a great shooter.
Right.
And they have shooting on the team. AD, LeBron, Ron, these guys are smart. Like, he's got to be real out of control to go out of control when he's playing with these guys. Like,
I just hope AD brings it every game.
He needs to fire his personal trainer.
Because AD doesn't bring it every game.
Is he too big?
No, just always gets hurt. Can't stay healthy.
Right.
He also doesn't bring it every game. Like, he doesn't have that dog look in his eye. He doesn't play like a dog every night. He doesn't. When they need him to, he can step up, but that's not on a nightly basis. It's not like when he was in New Orleans.
Is that because of the talent around him?
Yes.
It's too much talent around him.
He feels like I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I got LeBron James. Like, And now with Russ, like,
I think it's the perfect piece.
I hope he doesn't. I hope Russ's energy sparks it on AD every night.
Have you seen how big those guys are?
Yeah, they're big as fuck.
Those are the Monstars, man.
They really are.
But even the Monstars got beat.
Who's that? They got Dwight, AD, LeBron. But who they have another big. Is it DeAndre?
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan.
They got DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah.
I didn't
They're
know that.
huge.
Yeah. They got Wayne Ellington. They got some good players.
Yeah. It's looking good for LA.
He provides that spark, like you said, like that
in
energy
the long
every
run,
night.
I'll say that.
That's what he's going to do. They're going to ask him to run. He's going to run. When they need him
Nobody
to slow
could get
down,
hurt,
they'll
though.
dump the ball into LeBron.
Nobody could get hurt.
Yeah, no serious injuries.
Nobody can get hurt, or else that starts to trickle down.
Well, people are always going to get hurt.
No, I'm talking about they have to go in if they're going to make a run. Like that second, I'll say the second half of the season,
right after All-Star
break, they better come to play. You know what I'm saying? They better be healthy. They better go into the All-Star break. I mean, I said All-Star, post All-Star break. They better go finish the end of the season. Well oiled. Everybody bringing it. Good continuity. You know what I'm saying? Be healthy. Because I feel like if Melo, AD, Russ, Bron, any of them have a tweak to them, that's it. That's what I feel.
Damian Lillard, what happens with him?
It's gotten quiet.
So much for him going to LA.
Right?
That's dead.
I would have loved that.
So much for him coming to Miami.
I mean, they could still
dead.
move him. They could still move him. I mean, he won't go there, but
So much for Miami and LA.
Read something where it said
Brooklyn.
if things don't start out well,
yeah,
he may be out.
yeah. If I'm him, I'm might pull a
Where
ham.
does he go, though?
Might pull a hammy or something.
Yeah. So All-Star.
He's not that type of cat, but he's got to get out of there.
Where does he go?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know where he goes.
It's got to go to the East.
Maybe
He has to go to a contender.
Maybe Kyrie gets
Philly or Brooklyn.
I would like to see
One
him
of
in
the two.
Philly.
Philly or Brooklyn.
That situation's wild. Did you read up on that today?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, Max. Get on your horse, bitch.
Ben
Let's
Simmons
go.
getting thrown out of practice.
He doesn't want to be there.
By the way, this cat who just hit a triple, he was at the fucking Patriots game drinking a beer. He goes on the Jumbotron. He starts dancing and shit, chugging his beer. The day before
the Cowboys.
the ALCS.
I mean, yeah.
Respect.
Just hit a triple.
Respect for that.
Got wheels.
You would never see a basketball player ever do that, by the way.
You
I
might.
don't know.
Tatum was at the game. He was like,
I don't know.
It's another guy.
are y'all going to give any locks like for people to take?
I have nothing for you guys till Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably till Thursday.
Till Thursday. There's nothing. Haven't even been on the ice.
The only lock is Harry's. Harry, Colorado State, Friday. You know, we're coming off a great Sunday. Take it easy. Regroup.
Consistency.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to give access to our viewers when we're not shooting. We got to figure out how to do that. If you have any ideas, let us know. I just feel like there's a lot slipping through the cracks, like specifically MLB. And then I'm licking my chops for college basketball.
I can't wait.
November 11th?
Cannot
I
wait.
can't
I think
wait.
that's
11?
accurate.
It's gonna be some fun
A
stuff.
lot of fun.
How do you feel? I just want to ask you about two games really quick. This Sunday, what are your quick thoughts when you hear the Eagles are in Vegas?
Why do I always get pulled into to betting on the Raiders? I think I was the only person in America who liked the Raiders this past week.
Definitely.
I laughed when I gave the pick.
100%.
Did.
You're the only person.
And they were +5.
And they kicked the Broncos' ass.
They
Mhm.
beat the living
It was real
snot out of
easy.
What's your
That's
thoughts?
a
when you hear
tough
that?
game. The Raiders are laying 3-point favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I don't bet on the Eagles, so
All right. My other game would be Burrow's in Baltimore. They're giving him 6.5.
I'll take it and run.
Oh no, they're giving him 6.5. Some books, 6 others.
I'll take it and run.
Take the 6 and the points.
Bring it straight to the cage. Cash me out. Still time. Still time to
My
make an official pick.
initial thoughts is take Burrow with the points. Initial thoughts. We'll get back to you guys on Thursday with that.
I don't see the Ravens are they really dominating teams like that, or are they just
They
finding ways
just
to win?
dominated the shit out
They're
of the
dominating.
Chargers.
They're controlling the games. They're in control of every game they play.
And the Chargers definitely have
That's a trap game for them though,
I think the points
because
is a
they're
trap.
coming off a high.
I think they win. I think Lamar. I think I said it earlier in past episodes. He has that look in his eye, man. He's coming for blood this year. He's coming for blood, man.
I mean, you sit there, you take the Giants +7 at Dallas, but you're not going to take Bengals in a division game +6 at Baltimore.
That's a homer pick.
That's a disrespectful pick.
I wouldn't say it was
The
disrespectful.
Cowboys are still getting disrespected.
I don't think that was disrespectful. Before the fucking freak accidents started happening, they were playing football with you guys. You guys weren't kicking their ass.
But you guys weren't scoring 30 points on us.
We will never know. Everybody got hurt. We'll never know.
There's no doubt in my mind the Cowboys were going to win that game.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to win that game, but we're talking about taking the points.
What is it? 6.5?
No. We're talking
6.
about when the Giants were in
Oh,
Dallas.
+7?
Plus, I took them +8.
I was straight on that one.
The Ravens, again, they were at home against the Chargers. Everyone was
home,
super
TK.
high on the Chargers. They were due for that
Myself
game.
included.
Yeah, like they had a couple big wins. They were due for that game where it's just a little too. I mean, what are they going to be? They, the Peyton Manning, Colt, like they got to lose eventually. So I kind of felt that coming. Now my question, 6 division points.
It's a lot.
The Bengals playing real good.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't make football picks on Tuesdays. I just came off a plane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know.
Stay out of
We
that.
got some good action in the NBA tomorrow. You're not going to give no picks there, Vic. How about you? What you like?
Haven't looked, to be quite honest. The only thing I saw tonight was Golden State playing.
Tomorrow you
Clay
got
was playing.
no, that's not tomorrow. It's Thursday. Steph and Dame. The Heat should be
The
playing
Heat
Orlando.
played. The Heat played Thursday. No, they play. They play.
Boston, New York.
Ooh,
The Heat play Milwaukee.
Knicks
on
fan
Thursday.
over there.
Boston, New
I might
York.
give you guys a pick.
When
I think the Heat can beat Milwaukee on Thursday.
we're
They're
playing
playing at home?
Milwaukee
Take a good look at that.
Or in Milwaukee.
in Miami,
At home, I'll be
plus
there.
1.5.
At the FTX Arena.
FTX.
Shout out to crypto.
Doge. Doge.
Yep, Brooklyn got blown out.
That's
They're down
embarrassing.
23.
I bet on the pod. Win some, you
I
lose
bet.
some. It's just how
Well,
it
no,
works.
I won. Well, no, the beginning of that was Boston first half, and Golden State. You never know what that parlay would have did. What else we have here? Dodgers and the Devils. What are the Devils doing?
Don't know. I can't believe you got on the rink. You got on the
Nah,
hottest
that was
rink.
Hammer. I asked Hammer about it. He said he likes the Devils there, but he was taking the night off. But he leaned the Devils, so I was like, you know what? Why not?
Well, let's
Hammer is due for a mean streak. A mean streak. That's
his
all I'm going to say.
streaks. No offense, his streaks can go both ways. He's a streaky guy.
And he was, up and down as
Yeah.
of late.
Yeah.
After he started off on, what was it?
The Devils are up 3-2
Started with the Oilers.
with a minute left.
Then he gave the Flyers pick, which lost.
Where do you see the Devils at?
They're up 4-2. They just scored.
The game is over. for me.
Yeah, they won. 4-2.
That's how you hit a parlay.
Well,
Live bet.
on Thursday, we'll be back at it. We'll have Hammer back on. We'll be talking college football. We'll be talking NFL. We'll be talking NBA. We'll be talking MLB. What more do you want, man?
Some UFC.
Some UFC. It's going to be a big show. So for the lack of picks we gave today, we promise to make up for it
Be ready.
on Thursday. We'll be ready to go. We'll be locked and loaded.
Winner, chicken dinner.
But guys, just remember, please subscribe to the podcast if you like what we're doing here. We'd love to hear your thoughts too. Comment, slide in the DMs, whatever it is. If there's something you want to see or there's something that you want us to bring up on the show, we'd love to talk about it. We'd love to hear from you. And ultimately, we just plan to deliver. We're having fun doing this thing. We plan to deliver soda
I know.
Thursday.
So,
Dr.
Thursday.
Pepper, baby.
The Lannisters always pay their debts.
And make sure you just keep doing what you're doing on Thursdays.
I will.
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. I think it puts you at 18-2.
18-2.
You're smoking hot.
I was 3-1. From what I can recall, it could be more or less. We'll recap that on Thursday.
So we'll be ready to go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the podcast. Click that button below.
Yep.
And I wish you all a great week.